All right, what's up, everybody? So once again, we have a new week, new comic book day. So this is for 11/07/2018. And in case you don't know how this works, I kind of go over the overall release of comics for this week, and I kind of pick out books that I think are safe picks, something that's worth you checking out, maybe seeing if you like it or not. And it's up to you. You are as always free to do what you want. This is just my recommendations. So we had another light week. Last week was really light. Only bought like $5 last week. There just wasn't much that came out. Marvel didn't really have anything. DC had a bunch of Hanna-Barbera crossovers. That's not for me. So it was a weird week. This week's also kind of short. We got two cringy books, though, Iceman and X-Men Red. So it's going to be a good week. Good week for those. Those will be up on another channel. But several good books. I also have pulled in some trade paperbacks that I noticed that actually looked pretty good and worth looking at. So we're going to go over those too. So let's go over the list. We got Nightwing number 52. Like I said before, I had originally fallen off of Nightwing. I was losing interest in it, and at first I didn't like this new direction, but after like reading it and getting into it, it's been pretty interesting. I think I'm gonna check it out. Like, Dick Grayson has kind of lost his memory because of that gunshot to the head that he got, and it's kind of like him going through his own nightfall, which is really interesting concept. So I'm willing to give it a chance. So far, it's been pretty good. So I think it's worth checking out. You would need to pick up, well, I suppose if you watch some reviews of 50 and 51, you might be okay. But I would recommend picking all three up if you can find them. They're really good. Next up, we've got the Green Lantern reboot, written by Grant Morrison, drawn by Liam Sharp. So you got two big names on this book already that makes this worth looking at. Now, one of my biggest problems with Green Lantern is that there's so much lore. Like, it's sometimes it's challenging to sit down and read a Green Lantern book because they'll go into all of the history and the lore of the character, and it really kind of makes it hard to enjoy. Now, from what I've heard, Grant Morrison is going to make it like a space cop. I mean, it says it right here, and like it's just supposed to be like a cop mystery book or something. Given how he writes, we'll see how long that lasts. But I'm willing to give it I'm willing to give it a shot and a chance, and see how things go. I don't really know a lot about Green Lantern because every time I try to pick the book up, I get intimidated because I have no idea what's going on. There's always all these little lore things all over the place, and I'm like, what is this? I don't know. So we'll see. We'll see. Either way, I think this is worth looking at. Batman number 58. I was also off of this book as well, but the past 3 issues of Batman have been really good. So I'm going to put it back on the list for a while. We'll see if Tom King can keep it up. He's really hit or miss, man. So I don't really know with him anymore, but I'm going to give it a chance. I don't like this idea of him working with the Penguin. Penguin's not a good dude. Then we got Mortal Hulk number 8. Probably one of the best books at Marvel right now. The last issue was really crazy. Had a fight with the Avengers, and they end up capturing him, and they, as you can see in the pictures, they actually cut him up and put him in jars all over the place. And he's like alive right there. It was really crazy. It ended with an up-down shot of this guy talking to the Hulk. And it pans out, and you see him in this container. Crazy stuff, man. That's been really good. They dissected him and put him in tubes and stuff. It's been a crazy good book. I've been loving it. So that's a strong recommend. Then we have the Marvel Knights relaunch. I'm not sure what they're doing here, but I saw Donny Cates writing, so I was all over it. So I don't know what's going on. I guess it's a Matt Murdock story. I don't know if all 6 are going to be about Daredevil, but if Donny Cates is on it, I'm going to recommend it. Then we got Spider-Man, Spider-Geddon, number 3. We're in issue 3, and I don't feel like we've really had any resolve yet. I'm wondering where things are going to go. One thing about Spider-Verse, it felt very epic. And Spider-Geddon, while I've enjoyed it so far, it doesn't feel as epic. Like I'm confused in the need for all the galaxy hopping or the universe hopping when they haven't even really, done much yet. So I think it's still worth a look. I'll give it a look. Now this is one that I have actually read. This is a graphic novel. So what this isn't canon, right? This is like they call it a Gaiden or something. It's a side story. It wasn't written by Tortaro or Kiriyama. It's by, I don't know if they have his name on here. Dragon Grawl Lee. I don't know if that's a typo of Dragon Ball or what, but I forget who actually wrote it. But the concept is that there's like a kid in the real world, and somehow he gets hit by a bus and he gets reincarnated in Dragon Ball as Yamcha. And what the cool premise is that he wakes up as Yamcha and he has all of the foreknowledge of what happens because he read the manga. So he literally goes through the series knowing what's going to happen. It was really cool. Like, he ends up helping Goku defeat Vegeta and a lot of other stuff. It's pretty interesting. I really enjoyed this. So I think if you like Dragon Ball, you should 100% check this out. This is a solid read. Really good. It's only like $10 usually. Usually these Dragon Ball graphic novels are like $10. It'd be a well-spent $10. I promise you'll enjoy it if you like Dragon Ball. It's very good. Picked out another trade paperback that I found on here. This is Batman and Robin Tomasi run. If you didn't ever read that run, it was really good. I really loved the Batman and Robin stuff that Tomasi did. So I think this is worth a look. You should check it out. And then finally we have Super Sons number 4. Now, I didn't enjoy the first 2, but I know a lot of people do like it. I'm just highlighting that, it's coming. This is coming out. So if you want it, it's there. So once again, we got Super Sons number 4, 2 graphic novels, Batman and Robin Bad Blood, and we have the Yamcha Gaiden book. Definitely pick this up. You would love this if you love the show or the manga of Dragon Ball. Then we got Spider-Geddon number 3, Marvel Knights number 1 of 6, Immortal Hulk number 8, Batman 58, Green Lantern number 1, and Nightwing number 52. That's it. So check these out. Let me know if you're reading any of these. Tell me in the comments what you think about any of these if you read them, especially the Dragon Ball book. Try and convince some people. That's pretty much it. Hit that notification bell. Throw a like up if you enjoyed the video. And make sure you check out the links. Got a link to my Patreon and my Twitch. And that's it. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.